Are you tired of feeling overwhelmed by life's daily pressures? Do you crave a more resilient and fulfilling existence, but feel lost in a sea of conflicting advice? Imagine a simple, yet profound shift in your perspective, one that empowers you to navigate challenges with grace and clarity. This isn't about overnight miracles. It's about unlocking the inner strength you already possess. In just 4 days, 7 carefully chosen habits rooted in the wisdom of Stoicism transformed my life. These aren't abstract philosophical concepts. They're practical tools you can implement immediately. You'll discover how to cultivate inner peace amidst chaos, make sound decisions under pressure, and approach life's inevitable difficulties with newfound resilience. Forget fleeting trends. This is about cultivating lasting change, about building a more grounded and purposeful life. Imagine the freedom from anxiety, the clarity in decision-making, the unshakable confidence that comes from understanding your own inner strength. This isn't a theoretical exploration. It's a first-hand account. I'm sharing the specific strategies that help me navigate setbacks and celebrate victories with a greater sense of calm and control. You'll gain actionable insights into these powerful principles, moving beyond mere theory to tangible results. You'll discover how to approach problems with a clear head, how to manage emotions effectively, and how to focus your energy on what truly matters. These aren't just words. They're the key to unlocking a more fulfilling and meaningful life. These 7 habits aren't about escaping life's challenges. They're about facing them head-on with a sense of calm, purpose, and unwavering self-belief. Prepare to be inspired and empowered. You'll learn to identify what truly lies within your control, how to manage your reactions to external pressures, and ultimately, how to live a life of greater peace and fulfillment. Get ready to experience a tangible shift in your mindset and your approach to life. Discover the transformative power of Stoicism and unlock the inner strength you never knew you possessed. Prepare to embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. The insights shared here are not just ideas. They're the building blocks of a more resilient, fulfilling life. Learn how to harness the wisdom of Stoicism to navigate life's challenges with clarity and grace. First, I saw that you are not yet subscribed to the channel, so I ask you to subscribe. It is free, and you will still be notified whenever new videos come out here on the channel. Continuing, in today's fast-paced world, we're constantly bombarded with demands and pressures. From social media feeds showcasing seemingly perfect lives to the relentless demands of work and personal responsibilities, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and disconnected from our inner selves. Many of us are juggling multiple roles, responsibilities, and expectations, often leaving us feeling stressed, anxious, and reactive. This constant state of external pressure can lead to burnout, hindering our ability to make sound decisions and experience true fulfillment. This isn't about avoiding challenges. It's about equipping ourselves with the tools to navigate them with resilience and clarity. We're often caught in a cycle of reacting to external stimuli, rather than responding thoughtfully and purposefully. We might find ourselves succumbing to impulsive decisions, allowing emotions to dictate our actions, and ultimately losing sight of what truly matters. Think about a time you felt overwhelmed by a problem at work or a disagreement with a loved one. How did you react? Did you feel empowered to find a solution, or did you feel swept away by the situation? Understanding the power of internal control is crucial in this context. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, offers a framework for cultivating inner peace and resilience in the face of adversity. It's not about eliminating challenges, but about developing the mental fortitude to respond effectively to them. Central to Stoic principles is the concept of the dichotomy of control. This crucial element separates what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and judgments, from what we cannot: external events, other people's opinions, and unforeseen circumstances. By focusing on what we can control, we free ourselves from the anxieties and frustrations that arise from dwelling on the uncontrollable. This doesn't mean ignoring problems. Rather, it means approaching them with a sense of clarity and purpose. This understanding, combined with practical techniques for managing emotions and thoughts, forms the bedrock of Stoic philosophy. This understanding is the foundation upon which these 7 habits are built. These habits, derived from Stoic principles, offer a practical and accessible pathway to navigating life's complexities with greater ease and effectiveness. They're not about escaping reality, but about mastering our response to it. Let's explore how these 7 habits can help us transform our approach to life's challenges and cultivate a more fulfilling and resilient existence. Ready to unlock your inner strength and resilience? Subscribe now and join the conversation. Your feedback and comments are crucial to this journey. Let's learn together and continue building a more fulfilling life. To truly understand and apply the 7 habits, we need clear goals and actionable steps. One crucial goal is to cultivate a more proactive approach to life's challenges. This isn't about avoiding problems, but about empowering ourselves to respond effectively and purposefully. Imagine a situation where a project at work faces unexpected delays. Instead of panicking, a proactive approach would involve identifying the root cause of the delay and developing a plan to mitigate it. This requires clear thinking, not emotional reactions. A practical step is to consciously practice the dichotomy of control. Identify what you can control, your attitude, your effort, your response, and detach from what you can't. For instance, if a colleague's negativity affects your mood, recognize that their actions are outside your control. Focus on your response. This isn't about ignoring the problem, but about choosing how you react to it. Another key step is consistent self-reflection. Take time each day to examine your thoughts and actions. Ask yourself, what triggered this reaction? What could I have done differently? How can I respond more effectively next time? Journaling can be a powerful tool for this process. Record your thoughts, feelings, and actions throughout the day, analyzing patterns and identifying areas for improvement. Common questions often arise regarding the practicality of these habits. How can I maintain focus amidst distractions? Practice mindfulness techniques like deep breathing or meditation to center yourself. How can I avoid letting emotions dictate my decisions? Develop a clear understanding of your emotional triggers and create strategies to manage them. How do I find the time for self-reflection? Schedule dedicated time for this activity, even if it's just 15 minutes each day. The key is consistency and patience. These habits are not about perfection, but about progress. Embrace the journey of self-improvement, celebrating small victories and acknowledging setbacks as learning opportunities. With dedication and practice, these habits will become ingrained in your daily routine, shaping a more resilient and fulfilling life. A defining moment in my life, a turning point marked by overwhelming pressure, became the catalyst for understanding these 7 habits. It wasn't a dramatic, life-altering event, but a series of escalating anxieties and frustrations that highlighted the need for a more proactive approach to my life. I found myself caught in a cycle of reactive behavior, letting external pressures dictate my mood and actions. The problem stemmed from a project at work that was rapidly spiraling out of control. Deadlines were looming, unexpected complications arose, and the stress was palpable. I felt overwhelmed, reactive, and increasingly disconnected from my usual sense of calm and clarity. I was constantly battling a sense of being overwhelmed, losing control, and struggling to manage my emotions effectively. This feeling of being overwhelmed was not isolated to the workplace. It seeped into other aspects of my life. This period of escalating pressure wasn't unique. It mirrored the experiences of many. We're all confronted with moments of intense pressure, whether it's a tight deadline at work, a personal crisis, or simply the everyday stresses of modern life. These situations can leave us feeling helpless, reactive, and ultimately disconnected from our inner strength. This experience underscored the urgent need to develop strategies for managing these moments effectively. The crucial realization was that my reaction to these pressures was largely outside my control. I was reacting to external events rather than responding thoughtfully and purposefully. The stress was not the problem. My reaction to the stress was. It was a pivotal moment because it exposed the critical gap between my existing coping mechanisms and the need for a more resilient, proactive approach. This experience underscored the urgency of understanding how to respond to challenges, not just react to them. This experience became the impetus for exploring Stoic principles and the 7 habits. It wasn't about escaping the problem, it was about finding the inner strength to navigate it with greater clarity, resilience, and control. It was about learning to respond rather than react. This understanding became the foundation for the significant changes that followed. Understanding the 7 habits requires grasping fundamental Stoic principles. One crucial concept is the dichotomy. The key is consistency and patience. These habits are not about perfection, but about progress. Embrace the journey of self-improvement, celebrating small victories and acknowledging setbacks as learning opportunities. With dedication and practice, these habits will become ingrained in your daily routine, shaping a more resilient and fulfilling life. A defining moment in my life, a turning point marked by overwhelming pressure, became the catalyst for understanding these 7 habits. It wasn't a dramatic, life-altering event, but a series of escalating anxieties and frustrations that highlighted the need for a more proactive approach to my life. I found myself caught in a cycle of reactive behavior, letting external pressures dictate my mood and actions. The problem stemmed from a project at work that was rapidly spiraling out of control. Deadlines were looming, unexpected complications arose, and the stress was palpable. I felt overwhelmed, reactive, and increasingly disconnected from my usual sense of calm and clarity. I was constantly battling a sense of being overwhelmed, losing control, and struggling to manage my emotions effectively. This feeling of being overwhelmed was not isolated to the workplace. It seeped into other aspects of my life. This period of escalating pressure wasn't unique. It mirrored the experiences of many. We're all confronted with moments of intense pressure, whether it's a tight deadline at work, a personal crisis, or simply the everyday stresses of modern life. These situations can leave us feeling helpless, reactive, and ultimately disconnected from our inner strength. This experience underscored the urgent need to develop strategies for managing these moments effectively. The crucial realization was that my reaction to these pressures was largely outside my control. I was reacting to external events rather than responding thoughtfully and purposefully. The stress was not the problem. My reaction to the stress was. It was a pivotal moment because it exposed the critical gap between my existing coping mechanisms and the need for a more resilient, proactive approach. This experience underscored the urgency of understanding how to respond to challenges, not just react to them. This experience became the impetus for exploring Stoic principles and the 7 habits. It wasn't about escaping the problem. It was about finding the inner strength to navigate it with greater clarity, resilience, and control. It was about learning to respond rather than react. This understanding became the foundation for the significant changes that followed. Understanding the 7 habits requires grasping fundamental Stoic principles. One crucial concept is the dichotomy of control. This principle separates what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and judgments, from what we cannot: external events, other people's opinions, and unforeseen circumstances. For example, if a colleague criticizes your work, you can't control their opinion. However, you can control your response. Instead of reacting defensively, you can choose to analyze the criticism constructively and use it as an opportunity for growth. A practical application of this principle involves focusing on what you can control. If a project faces unexpected delays, you can't control the external factors causing the delays. However, you can control your response. You can analyze the situation, identify the root cause, and develop a plan to mitigate the issues within your control. This proactive approach shifts your focus from external pressures to internal solutions. Another key concept is the importance of reason. Stoicism emphasizes the use of reason to navigate emotions and make decisions. This means questioning assumptions, examining thoughts, and choosing actions based on sound judgment. Imagine a disagreement with a friend. Instead of reacting emotionally, you can use reason to understand their perspective and find common ground. This rational approach allows for more constructive communication and stronger relationships. A crucial step in this process is mindfulness. Focusing on the present moment allows us to appreciate the good things in life without dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. For instance, during a stressful meeting, take a few deep breaths to center yourself. This mindful approach can reduce anxiety and enhance your ability to focus on the present. The practice of virtue is also essential. Stoicism emphasizes the development of wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. This involves actively choosing to act in accordance with these values, even when it's difficult. For example, if faced with a tempting shortcut that compromises ethical standards, choosing integrity over expediency demonstrates virtue. This intentional focus on ethical principles strengthens your character. Finally, understanding the concept of living in accordance with nature is crucial. This involves accepting what is and focusing on our role in the world. For instance, accepting that external events are beyond our control frees us from unnecessary anxieties. This acceptance allows us to focus on what we can control, our internal responses and actions. This understanding allows for a more grounded and balanced approach to life. A practical application of the dichotomy of control involves recognizing what you can influence and accepting what you cannot. If a project at work is facing unexpected delays due to a supplier issue, you can't control the supplier's actions. However, you can control your response. Focus on identifying alternative solutions, communicating effectively with stakeholders, and developing contingency plans. This proactive approach allows you to maintain control over the situation despite the external factors. Overcoming challenges requires proactive strategies. One common obstacle is the tendency to dwell on negative thoughts. To counteract this, practice reframing negative thoughts. If a client expresses dissatisfaction with your work, instead of dwelling on the criticism, reframe it as an opportunity for improvement. This shift in perspective can transform a potential setback into a learning experience. Another common challenge is maintaining focus amidst distractions. To overcome this, implement time management techniques. Break down large tasks into smaller, manageable steps. Use tools like to-do lists or time-blocking calendars to allocate specific time slots for tasks, minimizing distractions. This structured approach enhances focus and productivity. A potential obstacle is the emotional toll of setbacks. To address this, practice gratitude. Identify and appreciate the positive aspects of your life, even amidst challenges. Keeping a gratitude journal can help cultivate this practice. Recognizing the good in your life can counteract negative emotions and maintain a positive outlook. Implementing these habits requires consistency. Start small, focusing on 1 or 2 habits at a time. Don't try to change everything at once. For example, begin by practicing the dichotomy of control in one area of your life, such as your work. Gradually incorporate the other habits into your daily routine. Consistency is key to building lasting change. A crucial element is seeking support. Don't hesitate to connect with mentors, friends, or support groups. Sharing your experiences and challenges with others can provide valuable insights and encouragement. This support network can provide accountability and motivation to maintain momentum. Advanced strategies involve integrating Stoic principles into your decision-making process. Consider a situation where you're faced with a difficult decision. Instead of relying on intuition or emotions, use reason to analyze the potential consequences of each option. Weigh the pros and cons, considering the long-term impact of your choices. This rational approach can lead to more effective and sustainable decisions. A key insight is understanding the role of perspective. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of focusing on what you can control. A setback at work, for example, might seem devastating. However, by reframing it as a learning opportunity, you shift your perspective from victim to proactive problem solver. This shift in perspective can significantly reduce stress and enhance resilience. Consider the case of a renowned entrepreneur who faced a major business failure. Instead of succumbing to despair, They use the experience as a catalyst for innovation and adaptation. This resilience, rooted in a Stoic understanding of the dichotomy of control, allowed them to rebound and achieve even greater success. Their story underscores the power of perspective in navigating adversity. Another advanced strategy is practicing acceptance. This involves acknowledging and accepting situations beyond your control. For example, if a project timeline is unexpectedly extended, instead of resisting the change, accept it as a given. Focus on what you can control: your response to the situation, your ability to adapt, and your commitment to completing the project effectively. This acceptance can free you from unnecessary anxieties and allow for a more focused approach. The practice of virtue requires conscious effort. Identify areas where you can strengthen your virtues, such as courage, justice, or temperance. A specific example might involve facing a difficult conversation with a colleague. Choosing courage over avoidance, even if uncomfortable, demonstrates virtue. This commitment to acting virtuously strengthens your character and builds resilience. These advanced strategies, combined with consistent practice, lead to profound personal transformation. They empower you to navigate challenges with clarity, resilience, and a sense of purpose. They're not about eliminating problems, but about empowering you to respond to them with greater wisdom and control. This ultimately leads to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Research consistently demonstrates the positive impact of Stoic principles on mental well-being and decision-making. Studies show that individuals who practice Stoic techniques, such as focusing on the present moment and accepting what they cannot control, experience lower levels of stress and anxiety. This aligns with the practical experience of numerous individuals who have found Stoicism a valuable tool for navigating life's challenges. Consider the findings of a study published in the Journal of Positive Psychology, which revealed a correlation between practicing gratitude and improved emotional regulation. This aligns with the habit of cultivating gratitude as a key element in Stoic philosophy. By focusing on the positive aspects of life, even during challenging times, individuals can cultivate a more resilient and positive outlook. Real-world implications of understanding these habits are far-reaching. In the workplace, individuals who embrace the dichotomy of control can manage stress more effectively, leading to improved productivity and decision-making. This proactive approach can also translate to better relationships, as individuals learn to respond thoughtfully rather than react emotionally. Furthermore, the principles of Stoicism can contribute to greater financial stability. By understanding the concept of living in accordance with nature, individuals can make more rational financial decisions, avoiding impulsive spending and focusing on long-term goals. This approach, grounded in logic and reason, can lead to more sustainable financial well-being. A case study of successful entrepreneurs highlights the practical application of Stoic principles. These individuals often demonstrate a remarkable ability to manage stress, adapt to change, and make sound decisions under pressure. Their success is not solely attributed to external factors, but also to their internal resilience, developed through the practice of Stoic principles. Moreover, research indicates that Stoicism can significantly enhance emotional intelligence. By focusing on reason and self-reflection, individuals can develop a deeper understanding of their emotions and those of others. This improved self-awareness can lead to more effective communication, stronger relationships, and greater empathy. These are tangible benefits that extend beyond personal growth. Now, let's address some lingering questions about how these 7 habits translate into real-world application. A common concern is the time commitment. Implementing these habits doesn't require a drastic overhaul of your schedule. Start small, just 10,115 minutes a day for self-reflection or practicing gratitude can make a noticeable difference. Think of it like adding a new workout to your routine. It becomes a habit over time. Another question might be, how do I know if these habits are actually working? Pay attention to your reactions. Are you feeling less stressed, more in control of your emotions? Notice the subtle shifts in your perspective and how you respond to challenges. Keep a journal to track your progress. noting the specific situations where you feel a difference. Some might doubt the immediate impact. Think of it like learning a new language. You don't become fluent overnight, but consistent effort leads to significant progress. These habits are a journey of self-improvement, not a destination. Celebrate small wins and acknowledge setbacks as opportunities for learning. Remember, even small changes can have a profound impact over time. A frequently asked question: what if I slip up? Everyone does. Don't beat yourself up about it. View setbacks as learning experiences. Analyze what caused the slip-up and adjust your approach accordingly. The key is to maintain a consistent effort, not to strive for perfection. Consider the advice of a renowned Stoic philosopher: the only way to do great work is to love what you do. These habits are not about forcing yourself to be perfect, but about aligning your actions with your values and finding joy in the process. When you genuinely embrace these principles, the effort becomes less of a chore and more of a rewarding journey of self-discovery. Ultimately, these 7 habits are about empowering you to take control of your life. They're not a magic bullet, but a powerful framework for navigating life's challenges with greater resilience, clarity, and purpose. With consistent effort, these habits will become an integral part of your journey toward a more fulfilling life. Let's recap the core principles of these 7 habits. We've explored the power of the dichotomy of control, understanding the difference between what we can and cannot influence. We've delved into the importance of reason, focusing on thoughtful decision-making rather than emotional reactions. Mindfulness, gratitude, and virtue have emerged as crucial components for building resilience and a more positive outlook. The key takeaway is this: you have the power to shape your response to life's challenges. These 7 habits aren't just abstract concepts. They're practical tools for navigating daily life with greater ease and effectiveness. Imagine feeling less stressed, more in control of your emotions, and more capable of making sound decisions. Imagine a life filled with more purpose, resilience, and inner peace. These are the tangible benefits of applying these insights. Now, let's translate these insights into actionable next steps. First, commit to a daily practice of self-reflection. Take 10,015 minutes each day to examine your thoughts and actions. Identify patterns and areas for improvement. Second, actively cultivate gratitude. Take a moment each evening to appreciate the positive aspects of your day. This simple act can significantly shift your perspective. Third, embrace the dichotomy of control. Recognize what you can influence and accept what you cannot. This understanding is crucial for managing stress and anxiety. These aren't just theoretical ideas. They're practical tools you can implement immediately. Start small, focusing on 1 or 2 habits at a time. Consistency is key. Don't aim for perfection, aim for progress. Over time, these habits will become ingrained, transforming your response to life's challenges and enriching your overall well-being. Remember, this is a journey of self-improvement. Share your experiences, insights, and challenges in the comments below. Let's connect and support each other on this path toward a more resilient and fulfilling life. Join our community and continue the conversation. The journey of self-discovery is more rewarding when shared. Reflecting on these 7 habits, I've come to realize that true strength isn't about avoiding challenges, but about responding to them with clarity and resilience. It's about understanding that you have the power to shape your inner world, regardless of the external pressures. This inner strength is a wellspring of peace and purpose, allowing you to navigate life's complexities with grace. The journey toward a more fulfilling life is not a destination, but a continuous process of growth and learning. These 7 habits are just the starting point. They provide a framework, a roadmap for navigating the complexities of daily life. They're not a one-size-fits-all solution, but rather a set of adaptable tools to be refined and personalized based on your unique experiences. The most profound insight is this: you already possess the inner resources to overcome challenges. These 7 habits are merely the tools to unlock and cultivate that inner strength. They empower you to take control of your thoughts, emotions, and actions. ultimately shaping a more resilient and purposeful life. Now, it's your turn. Apply these insights to your own life. Start small, focusing on one habit at a time. Practice self-reflection, cultivate gratitude, and embrace the dichotomy of control. These are not just theoretical concepts. They are practical tools for navigating the challenges of everyday life. As you continue this journey of self-discovery, remember that learning is a continuous process. Explore other avenues of personal development. Read books, attend workshops, or connect with others who are also seeking to cultivate inner strength and resilience. The world is full of resources to support you. Share your experiences and insights with others. Learning together is more powerful than learning alone. Let's continue this conversation and inspire each other to live more meaningful lives. Thank you for watching this far. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to continue receiving the next content. Until the next video.